Friends, hi everyone, this is Mikey and JJ. Today we have a very special day. Today we're going to survive on an island, but the water is hitting us really hard. That's it!
What? I can't believe the water's gonna hit us. JJ, are you making something up again? Ouch, ouch, ouch. It really is. Water damages us when we touch it. That's a really big problem.
Why are you pushing me down? I don't want water to do damage at all. That's really incredibly horrible, Mikey.
So JJ, what's our main task for today? Should we just survive or what? I'm a little confused.
It's very simple, Mikey. There are several different islands around us. They all have different kinds of resources on them. Our job is to find diamonds on one of the islands and get them, of course. If we can do that, it will be incredibly cool.
So it's quite an easy challenge. If we just need to find diamond blocks and mine them, then that's really up to us.
The problem is that the water will get in our way a lot. We have to dry out the place where the diamonds are. They are submerged in water.
You'll take too long to build to that island. It would be faster to just jump and swim to it. Ouch! That really hurts.
Mikey won't be able to swim and the water will destroy him. Like I said, it's really a very dangerous place. We'll have very little HP.
Oh, that's really bad. Because if we can't do that, it's going to be really bad. But how can we dry them?
It's very simple, Mikey. We'll have wet sponges on this island. To turn them back, we just need to put them in the oven. But that's really quite a challenge, because iron and coal are in different places altogether. That could be a problem. Because if we can't find the coal, we won't be able to make a normal sponge and, of course, win this challenge. Like I said earlier.
Oh, I can really see the sponge. It's all wet. It's just unbelievably awful because it won't work properly. I want to be done with it.
Mikey, we're just beginning our adventure. You have to realize that it's going to be a very long one. We have to pull ourselves together. The sooner we figure out how we can get these sponges dry, the sooner we'll win and get the diamonds. Our first task, of course, will be that we have to move around somehow. Most likely it will be a boat.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea. We need to collect as much wood as we can to build ourselves boats. We have to sail between the islands. I think with our skills, we can solve all these problems pretty quickly. And we can collect literally everything we need.
Yeah, I think so too. We don't need to build a house because it's just a challenge for the two of us. When we finish it, we'll go to the village.
Great! We won't waste our time building a pointless house. We'll work on the places where we're really needed right away. This is much more important. I hope we can get through all this and get our diamonds. This is very, very important.
We have a very long time to get through this assignment. It's just up to us to speed up to get through it all. So let's pick up all this wood at a fast pace. I want to make the first tools and, of course, the boat. That's going to be very useful.
I hope we can find the right place where we will have both coal and iron. We need an iron pickaxe to mine those diamonds right away. Without it, there's no point in even sailing for the diamonds. It's really planned to be a very long ordeal. I don't even know how we'll be.
There's nothing wrong with that, Mikey. Just take your time and let's do things at your own pace. When we get it all done, we'll win. Friends, but before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe to us and give us likes. Your support is very important to us.
The more likes you put, the more cool videos will be released. And of course, your activity will help us a lot to pass this test.
Yeah, Mikey's right. Thank you so much for such strong support. We have to do everything we can in turn not to upset you. So Mikey, we're going pretty well. We can finally build the boats and go traveling. It's going to be really incredibly awesome.
That's great news. And I was beginning to think I was going to have to be on this island for a really long time. I'm curious to see what's on the others. Are there any monsters here at all? Or is there anything else? I'm just a little confused about where we should go.
There don't seem to be any monsters, but I could be wrong. If there really are, you need to be very, very careful with this, Mikey. After all, we do have guns or other useful tools. We're very defenseless right now. We'll have to run from them.
It's really too bad that we haven't prepared once at all. It really looks and sounds very dangerous. That's why we have to explore the islands carefully.
That's exactly what we're going to do, Mikey. Carefully explore everything.
Then, let's set off as soon as possible. I can already see the next island and we are not being damaged by the water. That's a really big achievement. Because if we couldn't sail the boat, we'd have to build air bridges. And that's terrible.
Yes, building air bridges is really awful. We would have wasted a lot of time and resources. It's so good to have boats. Mikey, look! Apparently this is an island that's exclusively iron. It's pretty good, but not super. We have to get as much iron as possible. Then we can make armor and tools. Literally everything we need.
Yes, without coal, it's really hard to imagine how we'll go on. It's incredibly difficult, and I can tell we are trapped. Let's get the stone as soon as possible so we can make ourselves more stone picks. Oh no, I'm being attacked by some kind of monster. It's just incredibly small, and it bites very painfully. We definitely can't beat him that easily. JJ, help me as fast as you can.
Ouch! I was attacked by that monster too. It's a big problem. If they keep chasing us, we might as well lose to them.
JJ, we need to find something to help us fight against these monsters. We shouldn't be running from them. It shouldn't be like this.
We need literally anything to fight them off. They are really, really small, but they bite us very painfully. We have to solve this problem. I feel like hitting them with your hands really wouldn't be very effective. We're on a wrecked ship right now. Perhaps there are some chests here and things in them. If that's really true, that would be incredibly cool. We have to find the weapons.
JJ, I found some kind of ice crystal that I can use to release cold. It's a really good weapon for destroying anything and everything.
Yoo-hoo, I found it too. It's a really cool weapon. With it, we can destroy all kinds of monsters. Now, we don't have to worry about that. I can say that this is a really nice place. Now we don't have to be afraid of monsters and we can fight them. It won't be a problem.
I just think the sooner we solve this, the better it will be. We have to destroy all our enemies as soon as possible. That's it!
So our main goal now is to get as much iron as possible, so we can melt it down right away from the coal we have on the ship. Then we can make an iron pickaxe to mine as many resources as possible, and of course win. That's the best tactic.
Once we do that, we can move on right away. We need to find some more islands. Preferably an island with coal and diamonds. If we understand exactly where to go, we will win this challenge very quickly. It's not that difficult.
Mikey's right. We need to remember where we are at all times. Because if we miss it, we'll get lost sooner or later. The problem is that we can get tired very quickly. All these adventures tire us out a lot. It could still rain at any moment, and it would be awful.
If that happens, we'll have to hide under a tree. We won't really be able to be outside. We will be hit very hard.
So, Mikey, we're a big success. We were able to make an iron pickaxe. Now we have something to mine those diamonds with. All that's left is to make an iron sword to fight off the monsters if there really are any. If they aren't, it's just for defense.
Great news. We've really come a long way. It won't be long before we can enjoy the simple life. We can now head back out of the island little by little. I think it's going to be just incredibly cool and exciting.
Yes, we can head back as quickly as possible. Most importantly, let's not fight or destroy our boats. After all, the water is still dangerous.
I wanted to try to skin you to show our friends. We still have the ice crystal. It works 100%.
Mikey, it's a really bad idea to mess this up. I mean, we have to get through this as fast as possible. Let's just skip the fighting.
I'm having fun fighting with you a little bit. I should be enjoying the adventure anyway. So, I'll do whatever I want to do.
Friends, here you see who I have to go through all this with. I'm constantly getting in the way and having fun. I know it's cool, but you've got to moderate it. We shouldn't let each other get in the way of the test. It shouldn't be like this.
JJ has gotten too boring and serious. He used to keep it fun, but now he just wants to pass the challenge. It's really incredibly awful.
Friends, look at how this ice crystal can freeze water. If our boat breaks, we'll just walk on ice.
That's really, really cool. I love how it's all happening. Let's already reach our island as soon as possible. There's only a little bit left for us to go through.
Oh no, Mikey! We were just talking about the rain when it first came. We need to hide somewhere as soon as possible.
That's terrible. Ouch! That really, really hurts. Every drop destroys us and does some damage. I can't even believe it. How are we supposed to get out of here? I don't understand this at all. We have to figure something out.
The whole problem is that we won't be able to get out of problem situations the same way every time. We have to hide under trees and just run. We need to make something like a roof or hide under big leaves. Then the water won't get on us and we won't get hurt.
It's so good that it started raining just now. Because if we had gone to the island, we wouldn't have been able to hide anywhere. It's lucky for us.
Anyway, we should just wait it out as soon as possible. We need a protective shelter from the rain. I never thought it would start like this. Apparently, someone heard us and decided to crank up the power. We need to finish this whole ordeal as quickly as possible, but there's no way we can.
It's really awful. Because every time we plan something like this, it turns into big trouble. The whole problem is that we have to be very careful what we wish for. They all turn into reality.
I wish I had 1,000,000 diamonds and a big house. Apparently, my wishes don't work that fast. But I think we'll get it all.
That's really what we need. We need to work things out as quickly as possible and get those very diamonds. To do that, we need to collect as much coal as possible and dry all these sponges so we can remove the water.
That's a really great idea. After all, we worked as hard as we could on all of this. I can safely say that we've spent too much effort on this already. Mikey, but there's no need to worry. As soon as the rain stops, we'll go straight to the next island. It's going to be really, really cool. We can definitely find coal on the next island. With it, we'll be able to dry literally all the sponges. That's our #1 goal right now.
I want to get out of here as fast as I can. We need to get off this island as soon as possible. I don't want to get water damage. Because when we get the diamonds, this weakness will be gone from us. We can live like normal people and enjoy life. That's awesome.
The problem is that we have a long way to go, Mikey. We can't do it all that fast, even though it's already stopped raining. Since the rain is over, we need to get out of here to the other island as soon as possible. If we can do that, it'll be unbelievably awesome.
The whole problem is that we have too little time to do all this. I want to end this adventure as quickly as possible with our victory.
I think that's going to be very, very easy. Mikey, let's go not by using the boat to get there, but by using our ice crystal. It's going to freeze the water.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I'll even say it's safer for us that way. We'll be able to get to the island without even wasting any blocks. No other way. I don't want to even accept these rules. I want to finish and get my normal state back.
Mikey, yoo-hoo, we did it! We were able to get to the end without using the boat. This crystal is really incredibly cool. We made it through.
Yeah, we were finally able to get to one of the islands. That means it went incredibly cool. Now we have an incredible amount of coal around us. We need to collect it as quickly as possible and only then go back to the sponges.
Mikey, I think there are still some chests on this island. That means we have to check them out for cool stuff.
Somehow, I'm sure there will be some. We'll just have to look hard and open every chest on our way. I think we'll be able to find some really, really rare stuff in here that we can use further in our journey through all of this.
There are no monsters on these islands at all. That's really good. It will be safe to move around and not have to fight anyone. Collect a lot of coal.
The whole problem is that there won't be much left that we need. We already have coal, sponges, well, and of course the iron pickaxe. We are fully prepared to get it all done as soon as possible. There will be plenty of free time left and we can handle the strain.
This is the boat I was talking about. I'm somehow sure it has everything we need inside. Let's get it and search it, Mikey.
I hope there really is something useful in there too. I mean, we already have everything we need. But we need a means of transportation.
Mikey, look at this. It's a real jetpack. We can fly to any island in a couple minutes. That's awesome.
Whoa, really? This is really going to help our test a lot. We can fly to any island and get everything we need from there. We'll fly back and put in charcoal and sponges. We'll dry them all out.
It's true. There's really not much left for us to do with all the problems we have. We just need to pick up and do it as soon as possible.
You're really very strange, JJ. But I really like flying this jetpack. We can really traverse the ocean. It's awesome.
It's really a genius invention. With this jetpack, we can fly to wherever we want to go. The most important thing now is to dry our sponges and fly to the island.
I think that won't be a problem. We will dry them all out quickly enough and we can get our diamonds. And when we do, we will be incredibly happy.
Yes, we will! Because if we can get all those diamonds, we can pass the test and really get what we want. Those are the terms of this contest.
Why didn't you tell me that in the first place? If I get everything I want, I would have been more diligent. Not like this.
If I had told you about it before, you wouldn't have worked at all and thought we could do it all. And now, there's only a little bit left. The last steps to our success. So when the sponges appear, we will immediately fly to another island to mine diamonds. This is our final goal that we've been working towards for so long.
Yes, let's do it! JJ, look at that! Those diamonds are really underwater. Let's get them as fast as we can. Let's get this water dry.
That's the easiest thing to do in this challenge. I even thought we could freeze the water to make it easier to put the sponges in.
This is really all incredibly cool. This idea is really very, very good. That's why we're going to finish this challenge quickly.
Yoo-hoo! We did it! We cleaned up all the water, and now we can get all those diamonds. This is just incredibly exciting and cool.
Our challenge went on for a really long time. We put too much effort into conquering all of this and getting here. Now that we have collected all these diamonds, we can finally go rest, to watch cartoons and of course eat cookies.
Yes, we were able to get through all of these challenges pretty quickly, and that means that everyone did their best.
I can only congratulate us. We were finally able to finish this challenge and really show that we are the best amongst everyone.
Anyway, friends, we're going to go celebrate our victory now. We'll see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.